you have to listen to this. First of all, I will say that your image is very important for your job. In less than 60 seconds, people will make an entire opinion of you just based on the way you look. So, if you think this is not correct, let me tell you, you're wrong. I mean, do you really think that nobody will notice that hole in your armpit or the stain in your shirt? Well, let me tell you that everybody notices, everybody judges, and everybody's gossiping about you. So, pay attention. For the guys, I have a couple of recommendations. Always wear a suit. Unless you work in a very casual environment, the suit is the king of the office garments. And men in a suit can look a lot more professional. It can look taller, even smarter. So, wear a suit. Invest in the best quality suit you can afford. And avoid strange color suits like white or light blue. Leave those for drug dealers or, I don't know, tropical music singers, but not for the office, please. And remember that for a casual Friday, your Necaxa or your Pumas t-shirt is not appropriate, please. Nor are your sneakers or flip-flops, not even jeans, please. A casual Friday means a button shirt, a pair of khakis, and loafers, maybe. And if you wear a blazer, you look great. And for the ladies, if you are hot or sexy, I mean, good for you, that's great. Please don't wear these tiny little dresses with deep cleavage that leaves nothing for the imagination. Oh. If you really want to be taken seriously, yeah, believe me, girls, if you really want to be taken seriously in your job, you should use professional clothes. I actually know a girl in my office who dresses like this, and although she's an amazing lawyer and she's very smart, no one listens to a word that she says because all they are seeing is her big butt. So please be careful, and it's up to you, right? And now that you know how to have a decent look for your job, something that is very, very important too is the way that you behave. Not only your body language, but also the way that you behave in the office. That makes a really big impact too in the opinion that the rest of the world has about you. So don't use offensive or obscene words with colleagues, even if you have a lot of confidence, or even if they are your friends. That will only make them lose a little respect for you. So try not to insult people, even if you don't agree with his ideas. And I can tell you another thing. In meetings, please always arrive early. That's very important. And while you're there, please avoid eating, sleeping, or taking out your shoes. And try not to. Yes, I'm serious. I have seen people like that, believe it or not. And try not to chat or talk with someone else while other people is talking, because that looks very disrespectful. And when it comes to time for you to talk, nobody, or you cannot expect that everybody will be paying attention to you. So avoid doing that. And also, last but not least, sometimes you may find love or romance at the office. I don't know, your perfect partner. But if that happens, that's great. But as great as it sounds, you have to be very, very careful. Remember that excessive or explicit love demonstrations within the office, it's also not appropriate. It can be very offensive to others. And also, believe me, I have been there because I've seen people. I knew a couple of people, colleagues of mine, who were a couple, and they were so desperately hugging and kissing in the office, and that made us, the rest of us, very uncomfortable. So you have to be very careful. You can wait until you and your sweetie pie are out of the office, and then you can do whatever you want, but not in the office, not in the workplace. So, in conclusion, to get a job or a promotion, the most important thing is, of course, your skills and your knowledge, your experience. But your image is equally important. People who don't know you will judge you just based on the way you look and on your body language. So if you wanted to be seated in your boss chair, if you want to be a manager, a boss, a CEO, the first thing you have to do is to look like one. Don't let your image destroy your career.
Muy bien.
Congratulations again. Congratulations. Dear Andrea, could you give us the time of?
Yes, the time is 6:47.
Oh,
Very good.
Well, you already have some very strong points. I would say that maybe you're the first speaker that right now just step a little bit back so you can cover all the audience. So that is a good point. If you are going to talk here and your audience is like this one, you have to try to talk in one place where you can, see everybody, and you did it. So that's perfect. Another perfect point that you have is that you added humor to your professional or conservative speech. You added humor. That's great. Just one advice about humor. When the people laugh, you have to stop. Just think 1, 2, and then continue. Mm-hmm. That is, you don't stop on the laugh. Because if they are laughing, they couldn't hear what you're saying. So when they start laughing, you just wait mentally. 1, 2, and start talking. So, but it's great, because adding humor to one speech is not easy. So you did great.
I didn't mean to.
Well, now when you watch the video, analyze how you added humor. So you can repeat it. But that's great. Another great one was adding anecdotes. That's great to do, because you capture all the attentions, and when you add memories or you set examples of people you know, they are going to be more, yes, they will capture, you will capture their attentions. Another point is what I just did. You used to do like like I did. So that way I put the example. So, okay,